Some of you may have already seen this rusty cross member from our introduction video, but today we're actually going to do something about it.
Rainy and gross, but we want to work on the GX. Back it up. Cool.
Now we got to figure out what we're doing. Lay that in there flat, cut it to length and weld it in.
Careful of the light.
Going according to plan. But what I don't want is this to be laid in there and then trying to push its way through these corners. So that would be it perfectly lined up. And you see how much overlap there is here?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a possible point of interference for the bumper cover. Like that.
Because we're not going to have the bumper or the tire.
Right, we won't have the spare tire there anyway. We'll see if this worked. Well, what the heck is still holding it up? Ooh, something happened. Oh boy. Got it. And that is the first step in changing your tire. That's at least a positive sign that there's some metal there.
On this side.
That's not great.
That's
Around here, this all got some meat to it still. So I think the actual frame is okay, but this cross member is toast. I was just poking with the pry bar a little bit. This isn't supposed to be here. Similar amount of junk, a little bit more rust in the corner there, but if we get it cleaned out well, I'm not as worried about that. But you can see there's flaking paint and such, but it's not to the point where the rest of it was. And that was the easy part. We've got a lot of cutting to do. At this point, I'm just going to cut the whole thing out. That's it? That little bit?
Another couple whacks. That's on the floor. Oops.
That much. Well, it's off. So as you can see, there was a little bit of rust just now on my floor. I got as much cleaned up as I could on the inside, trying to figure out measurements. Nothing's going to be level here, so square is all we're hoping for. I'm going to put these on first, and I think that'll help me, so we'll just be able to slam it in, run it up, and that'll keep it square. And then from there, we'll set our distance in or out just a little bit.
You said 5.5 inches from each side.
Yep, to the body.
Let's do it.
Quick test fit. That's how we're gonna set it from being two this way or this way. These tabs pretty much are a good indicator that it's about the same. We might have to come out just a little there. Now I can just wedge it up here with my knee, because when you don't have any of the proper equipment and your wife's carrying, well, you're not with child, but you're with a child.
She's in here.
You gotta kind of figure it out. Hair more needed on that side. Not too bad. And that's it. We're done, people. It is on. We're ready to go. And all in time for brunch.
The start of something magnificent.
Yeah. Solid.
Good test.
All right. Sun's going down. It's getting cold again. But I've got this corner more or less done. Starting in on this side. It's sort of taking shape. It'll definitely be good for a crash bar, but I'm going to want to reinforce it some more before we decide to put a trailer hitch in there. But we cut out the worst of the rust. We'll be treating the rest of the rust, and after that, get the bumper cover back on and figure out maybe an off-road bumper later. Hello, I am under the GX and I'm looking at this cross member, which I think is only here to support the spare tire. So I'm gonna cut it out. You might even be able to see something if this doesn't fall down immediately. It fell down immediately. Well, there's some weight reduction. Just gotta get this thing cut off and then do the other side. Evaluate my life decisions. This is just where the factory jack handle, which the car didn't come with, comes in through here. That's rusted, so we can cut that off too. I'm really cold. I'm going inside. The bumper cover back on to get you back in it driving. Well, driving with some sense of dignity. So this Eastwood Platinum Rust Reformer says it adheres to rust or to bare metal, but so I'm just gonna hit it with the flat wheel real quick. Get everything down as close to bare metal as I can. There's the star of the show. Accompanying cast. Shake well before using. Apply one medium wet coat with bristle brush. I bought foamies. Ideal for any type of rusted metal surface. Can withstand temperatures up to 350 degrees. Eastwood Platinum.
Because we'll be in 350-degree weather.
It's if you put it by like an exhaust manifold.
Oh, I see. Well, and they're good, huh?
Could you imagine if the inside of this can was rusted? I'm bending it.
I think we have paint on our thing. Those do seem a little excessive. Not your typical paint can. I think I heard in reviews that this can wasn't great.
I can see the product.
Okay.
Looks spectacular.
Oh.
There we go. So, there you go. You just have to stab through under the lip.
It's a pretty silver
Oh
color.
yeah, it's gonna look super flat. Well.
Figured this is about what I could handle. So, decided to get my brush derby.
Yeah. Don't get any on your Uggs.
Yeah, Kevin did all the hard work.
That, let's be honest, keeping the kids taken care of, that's the hard work. This, you can hit this with a hammer to get it to do what you want. This, the bumper, this. Stop. Well, good work. It's looking way better. This will be good, probably longer than any other part on the body.
I think that's my cue.
Yeah. All right, let's let it dry. All right, that's going to do it for part one of a I'm not sure how many part series on rust repair on the GX 470. If the rust repair interests you, stick around. And if not, we got some additional modifications coming to the GX pretty soon. Also have some new parts that should be showing up for the F-150. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Worst comes to worst, we'll just hole saw the top open. It's so good that they don't even want you to have it. I'm so worried I'm just gonna.
Yeah, and then there goes however much it was.
Well, don't worry about my health or ingesting it or what it'll do to my skin, but yeah, you might lose $30. That would really suck. You can always find another husband though.